Hello, folks. It's Papa Top 912 and
Gamer TT 911.
And today we are going to be making another one of our famous recipes. And the recipe tonight is going to be Asian style garlic crab. So I'm going to go over the ingredients, and we're going to start from, I guess it's my left to right. I think it'll still be your left to right too. And then we're going to start over there with the garlic. We got some minced garlic right there. And then we got some butter, Chinese 5-spice seasoning, garlic powder, crushed red pepper flakes, some parsley, sweet Hungarian paprika, a little bit of Cajun seasoning, and then the star of the show is the crab. And what we got back there, we got 4 colossal king crab legs cut into quarters, and then 2 whole Dungeness crab parted out into the legs and the body meat. Already cleaned them up a good bit, and now we have them there ready to go. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to take all of these ingredients up front here. We're going to put them in the wok. I got the wok going right now with a little wok oil, getting that nice and hot right to that smoke point. And then I'll take half of that butter, put it in there, melt it down, and then I'm going to take half a tablespoon of the Cajun seasoning, the paprika, the parsley, and the crushed red peppers. And then I'm take a whole tablespoon of the garlic powder and the Chinese 5-spice, and I'm going to do 3 or 4 tablespoons of the garlic. And we're going to get all that mixed into the butter and the wok oil mixture. And once that gets nice and kind of homogeneous, we're going to put those crab in there, and we're going to ladle them around and get them covered up real good. And then we're going to put the top on the wok and just let them steam and absorb all of those nice flavors. So right now we're going to just take this on over to the stove. I got the wok warming up, and I'll just go from there at the stove showing you what we do with all these ingredients. Alright guys, I don't know if y'all can see that there, but this wok has reached the smoke point, and so it's a little bit of smoke coming up off of the oil, but it's not burning or anything like that. Got a little bit of wok oil in there. Gonna get that butter in there, get that melted down. And while that's melting in, we'll put in all those ingredients that I measured out for you. I told you what the measurements were, and now they're all kind of in there. I just want to get that mixed in and kind of get that homogeneous blend going on. Now turn my wok down a little bit because I didn't want that butter to burn. But now my pan's cooled off a little bit, I can turn that heat back up. It's gonna keep that mixed around till that butter melts, and then this here starts to kind of bubble a little bit. You can't smell it, but I can, and everything is just smelling just right now, man. Woo, smelling good. Now if you notice, I didn't put any salt in this. And that's because those crabs have a natural salt in them already. Because they come out that salt water. So they already got salt built into them. So you don't want to over-salt a dish. So I let just the natural salts of the crab, because they're, they got some water in them. And when they get in this pan, that water's going to start to, thaw out of them and evaporate and get into this mix. And that's going to be salt water. And it's going to do just right for adding the salt that we need in here. As you can see, I'm kind of keeping this moving so that that butter doesn't burn. But with that wok oil in there, that wok oil is going to also help keep that butter from burning. That wok oil has a very high, flash point. And when you mix the oil with your butter, that does help the flash point of your butter as well. But you still got to be careful because there's a lot of impurities in the butter that will burn. You can see that. See how it's bubbling right there? That's what we were going for. Just get the rest of that butter melted down. And all those dry ingredients are starting to kind of release their aromas and release their flavors. Alright, there we go. And a lot of that bubbling that you're seeing right there, that's those impurities melting up out that butter. The butter has water in it too. So all that's starting to kind of melt out and go away. You can see nothing sticking. Just all good. So the butter's all the way melted down now. Go ahead and put those crab in here now. Start rotating those around and getting them basted. Yes, sir. And I'm going to turn that wok all the way on up now. You can see all this here cold seafood starting to lower my temperature. Making sure all them crabs get good and basted. You see I put them in there a little bit at a time. Like a third and a third and a third. So I can get some good coverage on each one. And I'll push those to the side and add some more down in the middle. But you don't have to worry about them not taking on the flavor, because once we put that lid on here and start to steam them, oh, they're going to take on that flavor. They're going to get that flavor. So you ain't got to worry about that part. But I still like to start them off good. Just getting them all down in that mix. Lost one to the flame, but got him back. Got him back. Got him. Starting to get back up to temp now. I know you can hear it. That's what we're looking for right there, people. Get a little more coverage on them new ones we just put in there. Everything got a good little bit of coverage on it now. So now I'm going to take the lid, put that lid on there, And just let them steam now. Alright guys, welcome back. You can see here, these crab are going nicely. Got a nice rapid boil in there now. And see all that liquid? Remember I told you, all those crabs going to start releasing all that water. And all of that water in there is going to give me all the salt I need. So right now, I'm just kind of rotate some of these and get some of the ones that were up on the edge. Get them down in the juice for a little bit. And you want to make sure you kind of get your thicker pieces down in the juice so they can really take on that flavor. So I'm just going to just mix these around a little bit. And then put the lid back on and let them steam some more. That was about 10 minutes right there, what we just went through. And they are looking good and smelling good. Whew, smell good, baby. So like I said, we're gonna just keep the lid on, let them steam, and then once I know they've taken on enough flavor and got warmed all the way through, we'll take the lid off and then start evaporating that liquid. But right now, we want that liquid. That's what's causing the steam, what's making these bad boys cook. So there we go. I'll stir those, mix them up again in about 10 minutes. Take the ones off the top, put them back in the bottom, and just keep rotating them till they get that good coverage. We'll be back. Alright guys, welcome back. I done stirred these crab up about 2 more times. So they're good and ready now. All that water's done about evaporated off of them as well. Alright guys, so here's the end result with those crabs here. Had a little technical difficulties with the other camera, so I was talking to myself a couple minutes. But anywho, these crab are done now. I got the flame off, and if you can just take a look in there, you can see they all got a nice little coating of that garlic butter all on them. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just take them and put them into this glass dish here, and I'm going to ladle the rest of those drippings across them, and that's going to be the end of the dish. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back and show you one more time. Alright guys, so you can see here now we got it all plated up in this Pyrex dish. We got all those crabs in there, and then we ladled some of those drippings right back across the top. And I know you can't smell this, but I can, and it smells absolutely delicious. How smell to you, Gamer TT?
Absolutely, positively delicious. I cannot wait to eat it.
Alright, so that's the final product of the Asian style garlic crab. This is Papa Top 912 and
Gamer TT 911
signing off.
Bye-bye.